Block 1. Seneca's resentment cure. There's a memory lodged in your mind. A moment of betrayal, a sharp injustice, a word that cut deeper than any blade. You replay it. You analyze it. You feel that hot surge of anger, that cold sting of unfairness all over again. You're holding on to a grudge, a resentment that feels entirely justified. But what if I told you that this righteous anger, this heavy stone you've been carrying, is a poison, and you're the one drinking it? The great Stoic philosopher Seneca offered a brutal, liberating truth about this very human struggle. He said, "While the fates permit, live happily. Life speeds on with hurried step, and with winged days the wheel of the swift year is turned." He understood that our time is finite, our mental energy a precious, non-renewable resource. And resentment? Resentment is the ultimate thief of that resource. It's the act of continuously setting yourself on fire and hoping the other person dies of smoke inhalation. It is, in its purest form, a self-inflicted punishment. We believe our anger is a weapon pointed at the person who wronged us, but the barrel is curved, and it's been aimed back at our own heart the entire time. Why do we do this? Why do we cling so tightly to the very things that cause us pain? The illusion of control. We think that by replaying the injustice, by nursing the grudge, we are somehow maintaining a connection to the event, keeping it alive so that justice might one day be served. We feel that letting go is akin to saying, "What you did was okay." It feels like surrender, like letting them win. But Seneca would argue this is a profound misunderstanding of where the real battle lies. The battle is not with the person or the event in the past. That event is over. It is a ghost. The real active battle is happening right now, inside your own mind. It's a war against a memory, and you are the only casualty. This is the foundational secret of the Stoic approach to emotional freedom, the core of Seneca's resentment antidote. The Stoics taught that the world is divided into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. External events, what people say, what they do, the fairness or unfairness of a situation, fall squarely into the second category. They are, in the Stoic sense, indifferent. Not indifferent as in they don't matter, but indifferent in that they have no inherent power to harm our inner self, our soul, our core tranquility. The only thing that can harm us is our own judgment about these events. It is not events that disturb people, but their judgments concerning them. Think about it. The person who wronged you might be sleeping soundly tonight. They might not even remember the event that consumes your thoughts. They have moved on with their life, completely unaffected by the turmoil raging inside of you. You, however, are paying the price. You are sacrificing your present peace for a past you cannot change. You are allowing someone from your past to live rent-free in the most valuable real estate you own, your mind. Seneca saw this as a form of voluntary slavery. You have handed the keys to your emotional well-being over to someone else, allowing their past actions to dictate your present feelings. So, what is the antidote? What is this secret hack that promises to end this cycle? It's not about forgiveness, at least not in the traditional sense of pardoning the other person. You don't have to condone their actions. You don't have to invite them over for dinner. The Stoic antidote is something far more powerful and far more personal. It is a radical internal shift of focus. It is the conscious decision to stop watering a dead plant. The dead plant is the past injustice. Every time you ruminate, you are watering it, keeping the pain alive. The antidote is to turn your attention away from the unchangeable past and onto the only thing you have absolute power over in this universe, your own response, right now, in this very moment. The technique is a mental pivot. When the memory of the injustice arises, and it will, you must consciously and deliberately refuse to engage with the story of victimhood. Instead of thinking, "They did this to me and it was unfair," you pivot to a new, empowering question. Given that this unchangeable event has happened, what is the most virtuous and rational way for me to respond right now to preserve my own tranquility? This isn't about suppression, it's about observation and redirection. You observe the feeling of anger rise, you acknowledge it without judgment. Ah, there is that feeling of resentment again. And then you gently but firmly redirect your focus. You focus on your breathing. You focus on the task in front of you. You focus on your values. You choose to invest your precious mental energy into your own life, your own growth, your own peace, rather than squandering it on the phantom of a past wrong. This is the ultimate act of reclaiming your emotional freedom. You stop being a victim of your history and become the architect of your present. Seneca understood that true strength isn't about being unaffected by the world. It's about choosing not to be harmed by your own reaction to it. The grudge you hold is a heavy, burning coal. You think you're waiting for the right moment to throw it at your enemy, but all it's doing, right now, is searing your own hand. The antidote is simple but not easy. It is the decision made over and over again to just open your hand. Let it drop. Not for them, but for you. Choose your peace. Choose your freedom. Choose Seneca's way.